Hi guys, I'm going to go over our next science lesson that we'll be covering. We're going to be going over alternative energy. Now you have been reading books during guided reading about alternative energy, but now we're going to go a little bit more depth into those. So the first thing you'll need to do is go to Google Classroom and make sure you're on Gram 1718. Once you're there, it should, for most of you, be the first assignment in your feed. If it's not, you can always come over to the side here, click on Science, and then it should help narrow down where you're looking for. Once you're there, you'll need to click on the lesson here where it says Explaining Alternative Energy Sources to Kids. When you do that, since this is the first time we've used this particular technology before, it's going to open up a page that looks like this. You'll have this big green button here that says Add to Chrome. You'll click on that, and it will take you to the web store. You can add, yours won't say Add it to Chrome. You'll have a blue button here that says Add Extension, and you'll click on that. Once you do that, you will get a page that looks like this. Okay, I've put the objectives up here for you. You're going to read and watch videos about alternative forms of energy. You're going to answer questions about the information. There will be discussions. You're going to end up creating a model. You're going to have to present that model to the class, and then we're going to reflect on what you've learned. Okay, so by the way, there's this little arrow here. If you have that, you can close it back down so that it's out of the way. You won't need to use that, okay? So first thing you'll be doing is reading through some text. Now you might notice some words that are highlighted in yellow and have a purple box around them. Those are vocabulary words. So if you click on them, I've put in some definitions for you. Okay, so anytime you come across a word that's highlighted and has a purple box around it, you can click on it to get a definition. Okay, then we've got videos. So anytime there's a video, you can click on the play button, and I'll just kind of show you real quick. Okay. And you'll be able to watch the video. The videos are related to the reading. You can also pop that into full screen if you want to, guys. Okay. Okay, next thing, whenever you get to these boxes here, they're blue. This particular one has a question mark in it. This is a question related to the reading above. Okay, these are an on your own question. This one's not a discussion. Okay, so you're going to answer the question. Make sure you are typing in complete sentences. Make sure you're using punctuation, and make sure you actually are answering the question that's being asked, and pay attention to if there's more than one part. When you do that, you'll have a spot where you can save your answer, okay? Then you'll go on. There's more reading, more questions. From time to time, there's more videos. Okay, so this is a different one that I want to talk to you about, okay? Right here, this, you see there's little speech bubbles here. This is a discussion question. So you've read the material, you've looked at the videos, now you have to answer the questions again. Make sure this one has a why or why not. Don't forget that part. And then you're going to post it to the class, and once other people start answering, you'll be able to see what they're saying, and you'll be able to respond to their questions, to their responses as well. Now, remember, we've talked about this. You don't just say, I don't, you're wrong. Okay? If you disagree, that's fine, but you need to be polite when you do that and be like, I disagree because, and give your reasons. Or I agree with you because, and give your reasons. It's not enough as a fifth grader to just say, I agree with you. You're not going to get points for that. I'm not going to count that. You need to respond to at least one person, okay? You can respond to more if you want, but you need to go to at least one. Sometimes you'll have some things in these yellow, they're little sticky notes. You'll have things that say optional. If it's optional, you don't necessarily have to do it, but it gives you more information if you want, okay? Again, if it says optional, you don't have to do it. If it does not say optional, make sure you go to the links. So what you would do, guys, if you want to go to this link, you right-click on it, and then open link in a new tab. Now, if you're on your Chromebook, remember a right-click is Alt. You press the Alt key and then click, or you can do the two-finger tap on your touchpad to get a right click on that. Okay, more videos, more discussion questions. This one's optional. This one does not say optional, so make sure you are going to this and reading that, okay? And then I want to go over, okay, so you go through that, do all the readings, do the questions, watch the videos when they're there. Down at the bottom, this is a must watch. This goes over your project, okay? Your project is, I'm going to tell you just a little bit about it here, but in this video it gives a lot more detailed description of what you need to do in your project, on your project. So if you want to work with a group, you can. You don't have to, but you can. You're going to be creating a model that represents one of the forms of alternative energy. So if you have wind power, you're going to make something that shows wind power, okay? And I describe it more in this video down here. Make sure you watch this, okay? If you have any questions, make sure you ask me. Make sure you watch this last video when you're done, okay? Good luck!